Your ability to play the violin in different keys determine how much popular songs you can play. Not just popular songs, even sight reading as well. But if you're really interested in playing popular songs, you should be able to play different keys. That is why by the end of this video, you should master a new key, which is going to be A flat major in this case. For example, the very popular song Goodness of God, the gospel song, is actually based in A flat major. So different songs are based in, especially popular songs, are based in keys like this, which if you really want to play the song, you should master them. Welcome to Heartstrings Violin Academy. I'm Samuel and I'm very excited to have you here. If this is your first time here, I bring you the best violin lessons, violin tutorials. So you want to consider being a member of this channel so you don't miss any of this good stuff. Also on this channel, we don't just give you the finger positions to just go play the note. We give you a little bit of the theory behind what we're doing so you have a deeper understanding of what's going on. Let's get straight into this one right here. So A flat major, right? What does a flat do? From a previous video where we talked about accidentals, right? A flat reduces the pitch of a note by a half step, right? So if this is A flat is going to be that pinky on the D string. Okay, think of it this way: you have your first finger on the D string, second finger, third finger, which is your G. You're gonna have pinky very close to that, and that right there is your A flat. And then you have your B flat, right, and then you have your C, and your D flat is the same thing as your C sharp, very close, and then your E flat, and then F at the tip of the E string, and then you have your G, and then you have your A flat, third finger very close. So this is one of those weird keys that a lot of things are very flat. You could use this chart right here to guide you as well. So you have your A flat starting there, right, and B flat tip of the string, C, D flat, and so on. Let's do it again together. Play along with me slowly. Backwards. That's your A flat major right there. It could go on this, go a little bit more on this side. So right before A flat, just like that side, we have our G. We're gonna put a little comma with this one, and right before G we have our F, and we have our E flat. So these are going to be considered the lower versions of this note. We have our D flat as well, going that way. If we keep going up here, we're going to have our A flat, the high one here, going up, and so on, right? So that's your A flat major scale right there. That is why on the music, the A flat major scale is going to have just 4 flats: 1, 2, 3, 4, and the notes that are flat are going to be B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. All right, let's try to go on the descending side. So we're going to go from that A flat going back down, and then we have our G, we have our F, we have our E flat tip of this string, we have our D flat pinky on the other string, we have our C, we have our B flat, we have our A flat. So that's the A flat major in the lower octave. So I'm going to do the A flat major in 2 octaves for you now. I'm going to put it on this screen right there. We have going from that A flat, that's the lower one. Now we're going from the A flat behind there. We have our B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, then we have our G, and then we have our back to A flat. Good, right? So try to do that scale in that 2 octaves. That would get your fingers at least used to the notes you have in first position. So the popular songs are gonna, for example, Goodness of God. So on, that particular song is based in A flat, which we're gonna do next in the next video coming. So I'm gonna show you a few cool patterns to use to practice this scale as well. So for example, let's say we're doing just that octave. We're skipping a few notes, right? I'm gonna put it on the screen for you. Have and then C, B flat, E flat, and you could do it backwards too. Do that same thing for the 2 octaves, right? So when you're practicing, this can be like your warm-up session where you run the scale a little bit, right? So that's it for the A flat major scale. In the next video, we're going to be applying this scale to a very popular gospel song called Goodness of God, so stay tuned for that one. Go do the practice. If you've not subscribed, click that subscribe button so you don't miss that next video, Goodness of God, coming up just right after this one. Go do the work, and I'll see you in the next one.